Pornography can be viewed as a disease, but who doesn't love it? Nuns, my wife, the Amish, the Mormons. Although the whole polygamy thing is like kind of throwing me off a bit. I'll have a interesting story that's pretty detailed on the Talking Sports and Every Other Thing podcast coming up next.
We're talking sports, and every other thing.
The voice of an angel. I know this now as fact, John Manning.
There's a voice of an angel?
That is the voice of an angel. I was told very recently.
Who?
Me.
Who told you that?
A good friend of mine.
Is he deaf?
Well, he's now working through me in spirit.
Yeah.
Told me.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, as he was going on to the other side. Listen to me. Yeah. There were people there when he said this.
Yeah.
I said, am I talking too much? All of us were gathered around this man.
Yeah, okay.
And people were like, Gene, you might be talking, you might be talking too much. It's too much for everybody. He pulled me in.
Yeah.
And he said, your voice is heaven.
He said, your voice is heaven? Good Lord.
The voice of an angel, Double G, John Manning.
Right. Well, who said that? Why don't you tell us who said that, man?
Those words came from my good friend, Chris Mers, who is now with us. Let's put him up.
Sorry, there he is.
Who is with us in spirit. I'm getting the chills thinking about it. Oh, we are a powerful, powerful bunch here at Talking Sports and Every Other Thing. Chris Mers, God bless him.
Rest in peace, Mr. Mers.
R.I.P., pal.
All right.
Yes, season 2, episode 2, wow. John Manning.
Wow, what do you think, man? Season 2, episode 2.
Episode 2. We're here. We're alive. We're powering ahead with our podcast, and the numbers are in.
The numbers
are in. I know we're making an impact out there. I know that today I was told. Not only are we making an impact with, look, I don't even know where the heck the numbers are. I wrote these down right in front of you, but the numbers are in. 2,300 views.
Wow. 2,300 views, huh?
Right.
Who would have
2,300 views.
Who would have thought? I mean, really, who would have thought?
We're making an impact in the media world, and I think you folks know I'm talking about 2,300 views, but it's the hours listened to that I know that we're making an impact.
How many hours?
200 hours. Wow. Talking Sports and Every Other Thing. Thank you, John Manning. Double G. Let's bring in our third member, the legend himself from the West Coast of the United States. Here he is, everybody. Vegas Wayno. Let's go, Johnny.
Hi, guys.
What's up, Wayno?
All's well in the desert.
How's it going out there in the desert? Is it all right? Is it hot out there or what?
It is raining nickels, my friend.
It's raining nickels. Wow.
For those of you who might not know, Vegas Wayno, a TV legend in the local area, Elizabeth, New Jersey. He did it all. He did radio. He did TV. He's one of my mentors, the guy that brought me into the television business. I'm going into about 31 years of professional television, thanks to the man, Vegas Wayno. He has retired himself out to Las Vegas, Nevada. And I want everyone to know, John, you know this, he is the nickel slot king.
Yes, he actually is known for emptying out nickel slots, and he's been banned from half the Vegas casinos.
And what Gino didn't say was that he almost got me retired himself.
That's right. Let's hear it for Gino.
We settled this when our good friend John Henson was on, the former Milwaukee Bucks first-round draft pick, two-time ACC Defensive Player of the Year. He was on this show, and he settled it. I did not take Wayne's job. I just outworked him.
Wow.
This was about back in the 90s, folks.
All right. Well.
All right. Hey, let's bring in.
Who are we bringing in next?
Let's bring in. Well, I can't tell you where he's from. He's always in hiding.
All right.
His identity is completely hidden from us and the world. His location is hidden. We do not know where he is. He is wanted by the Mexican cartel and a few very dangerous professional wrestlers. Let's bring him on, a 7-time world champion, the Megastar.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Oop.
Come on, John. John,
He's there. He's in.
let's go. Give him an applause.
I did.
Do it again. Mass Megastar, welcome again. First question, you know we cannot reveal your identity. We'll get to that in a moment. You are a wanted man all over the globe. What continent will you be joining us from today?
What continent? Let me think.
Are you going to lie to us?
Yeah. Yes.
Of course I am.
He can't tell us his location, dude. Come on.
I'm in
We'll kill him.
Australia.
Wow. Hello, mate.
That is the worst Australian accent.
Do not get eaten by a white shark, mate.
That's really bad, dude. Like really
Mass
bad.
Megastar, could you please tell the audience who your number one enemy is? John, get the video ready.
The masked megastar, number one enemy, is Little Tokyo.
Could we, Mass Megastar, we're going to show the video where sort of this war started when you took out Little Tokyo's cousin in a match. Let's take a look.
Yeah, little green gorilla.
You doinked him in the head.
He's doing them right in the head.
Baseball slide here.
Oh,
Wow.
man.
Wow.
That was when the blood feud started, right?
That was it. Now,
That's it.
yeah, that's Little Tokyo's cousin. And what was the
Right.
damage done that day after you absolutely annihilated the little fella?
He had a concussion, a broken orbital bone.
Wow. A broken orbital bone.
Do you have any remorse after that?
None whatsoever.
I don't blame you because Little Tokyo is now looking out for you. Do you have a picture of Little Tokyo? We'll put it up in post if we have to.
Yeah, we'll
No,
put it
I
up
thought
in
I
post.
saw him. I thought I saw him in your
You
repertoire.
thought? I didn't see it.
I thought that. No. All right. We'll put up a picture of Little
don't
Tokyo a
think we
little bit
have him.
later. That's the Mass
look
Megastar,
him
and
up.
we do have a fourth member of the team. He's been missing for a while. He was actually benched the previous show for not showing up to a pregame meeting. And let's bring him on. Legendary New Jersey high school basketball coach, 8-time state champion, and last year's New Jersey State Coach of the Year, Phil Colicchio, everybody.
Thanks, guys. Sorry, I'm laying down. It's a little different.
Okay, we see Phil Colicchio. Yeah, Phil, we notice you are laying down. Doesn't look very comfortable. What's the problem?
My back.
You back?
Is it your back?
My back.
Are you sure it's your back?
You sure it's your back?
My back is over.
Your back or your backside?
Both.
Did anyone ever call you a pain in the ass?
No, but I can give you my balls to rub.
Phil, you're cutting out. We're going to have to take
Phil.
you out. Fix your audio. Come back in. Take him out. The poor guy's laying there.
I don't know what happened. Your audio was looking good.
Yeah, we don't know. Phil, we have to remove you for a second. Sign off. Come back in. We'll bring you in a little bit later. Phil's laying down because of a bad back. That's at least what he's telling us. Phil Colicchio, one of the legendary coaches in all of New Jersey. He is one of our very, very special members of our team. We will get him back in just a little bit because we have a big show here today, folks.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's got to get a better, just in a better area.
It's okay. He's going to be joining us whenever he is ready.
All right. So what's the story?
All right, what's the story?
What's the story?
Guys, first of all, I want to
Give it
get
to
you
us.
involved here. Vegas Wayno, when you hear these numbers, 2,300 views and 200 hours watched and listened to, do you now realize that your career has been resurrected?
I don't think my career ever went away.
Excuse me?
It's just in your mind.
Your other folks might have a differing opinion, including your own career. Wayne's career. Wayne, this is no joke. Come on, your career's been buried out in Vegas for a long time.
Wow. Good Lord.
That is pretty rough.
Yeah, Wayno. That's not cool, man.
Yeah.
That is not cool.
Is anyone
See,
going to
I know.
But what I'm trying to get to here, Wayne, you're all stunned about this, is the 2,300 views. You're caught up on your career, 200 hours listened to. And all I'm asking is, does the career feel resurrected?
As I said, I don't think my career ever ended.
Well, I disagreed.
And you, what do you know?
I am the leader of this crew. Let's move on to the Mass Megastar. Mass Megastar, 2,300 views and 200 hours listened to.
It's impressive. Very impressive.
I mean, starting from
How do you
scratch,
guys
that's
feel about
impressive, right? I would think
Yeah.
that's impressive. I don't know. I mean, what do we know, really?
I don't know. I mean, let's.
We're not getting into millions, you know what I mean? But we're
We're there.
working through it.
We're making an impact, and I want to talk about today's show. Okay, let's be honest. This is a loosey goosey show.
Why don't we try to get?
Let's try to get our friend Phil
let's try to get
Colicchio
Phil
back
back.
on. We're going to give him another chance to get his
Give him another
audio
shot,
fixed.
you know?
Let's give him
All
a
right.
shot. Come on, Phil. Come on back.
All right, Phil.
Hello, guys.
Hey, Phil. What we're going to ask you to do here live on the podcast is give us a 10 count.
10 count.
Yeah,
Ready?
go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9.
All right, we lost you. We lost you on about 3 numbers. Now, before we get into it, who asked you to give a 10 count better, me or Mike Quick?
Mike never asked me to get.
All right, you're cutting out again. We're going to have to lose you for a second, Phil. We do apologize. Let's lose Phil. Phil, for some reason, you're cutting out. I don't know what happened. I apologize. Production moves on, though. This is what we do here. And we're going to move on to our topic of the day. And that
Which
is
what?
Excuse me?
Which is what?
Who of us has the best life? Very simple topic.
Who has the best life?
Who has the best life? We have 4 people here
Well, how
on
are we
the
going to
panel.
know, though? Phil,
We had 5. We lost Phil Colicchio.
Right.
He still has his jersey behind us, which he earned as guest of the week last season.
yes.
We'll try to get him back on. Hang in there, Phil. But the question of the day of who amongst us has the best life? Now, my vote goes to Wayne Avery early on, Vegas Wayno. But
Yeah.
we're going to discuss this, okay? My opinion goes that Vegas Wayno has the best life, and let me explain.
All right.
And anybody can step in at any time. That's the way this game goes. Mass Megastar, do you understand?
Yes, I do.
Okay, and we're going to get to what you did at one of the Jersey Shore high schools a few weekends ago, Mass Megastar. Can I just say this, Vegas Wayno and John Manning?
Mhm.
We have one of the bravest men. Not only did he come out of hiding to
Right.
watch football down the Jersey Shore,
Mhm.
he started scaring an entire student section. He went up there staring at them. Am I correct,
Wow.
Mass Megastar?
That's correct.
Could you explain what happened?
I thought one of them was talking to my daughter. So instead of going after one of the person that I thought it was, I just went to the whole section and stared them all down.
And let me ask you, were they petrified when they saw you coming up the steps of a high school football game, the Mass Megastar? Now, you have clearly, you're under an extreme amount of angst being chased around the globe. It had to show that evening.
Yeah. I mean, I walked up to the entire section and I had a scowl on my face. And I just started pointing at all. Just pointing at all.
Wow.
And these kids were horrified. I turned around and I walked down the stairs.
This is horrifying.
And you weren't wearing the mask when this happened, or you were wearing a mask?
Yeah, were you wearing the mask when you did this?
No, I was not.
That would have been amazing, right? I
That's-
think the cops would have definitely been called.
I'm going to be honest with you, Vegas Wayne, Mass Megastar, John. It's like kind of seeing like Paul Stanley without his makeup.
Right, but they didn't even know it. That's the thing, right? They don't even know that it is.
They
the
had no
Mass
idea
Megastar.
what
They
the
have
Mass
no idea
Megastar.
it was him.
He
right?
wanted a piece of somebody at that
Right.
football game.
Yeah.
Amazing. All right, let's get back to it. Who has the best life? My nomination goes to Wayne Avery, the man. First of all, let's ask Wayne what he did today.
Yeah. Go ahead, Wayno. Give us a rundown of your day today, so we can just all agree that you have the best life. Go.
Well, I began like everybody else does. Had breakfast at the Cosmopolitan.
The Cosmopolitan?
Wait, did you have a breakfast at the Cosmopolitan?
What did
Are
you
you
have?
back on the
how many-
sauce, Wayne?
How many Cosmopolitans did you have at the Cosmopolitan?
No, Wayne's off the sauce. He's off the sauce. Come on, Wayne. Are you back on it? Are you still?
Wayno.
Come on, Wayne. Get back to it.
Don't
Where'd
lie
you
to
have
us,
breakfast?
Wayno.
All I had was water.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
So it looks
I
like
had
vodka.
breakfast.
What?
Hey. I had breakfast.
Where?
At the Cosmopolitan.
At the
At the
Popopolitan?
Cosmopolitan.
Cosmo.
Yeah.
The Cosmo Parm.
Very smart. Yeah, I didn't even know where I was. The guy was probably at the
I
parrot.
was at Cosmos.
Okay. So, Vegas, when you had breakfast somewhere on the strip.
Cosmo. That's Cosmo.
Okay, keep going.
And then went down to play a couple of spots.
Yeah. Oh, how'd you do? Did you win?
Won. Almost won.
Almost.
Almost.
How much money did you spend at the slot machine? Be honest.
Only $20. I'm poor. I'm just a poor person.
Yeah, but you know how many nickels? How many nickels is that?
That's a lot of nickels.
That's a lot of nickels.
Okay, so you lose at the slot machine. Then what happens?
I strolled across the street to the Planet Hollywood to play some more slots.
Wow. Another $20 or, you know.
Yeah.
All right. Not too bad.
Okay.
So you went to Cosmos.
Then you go across the street. You play some more slots.
Yep.
It's 90 degrees out. Keep going.
And then
Why are we even going to bother trying? Why are we going to bother? It's like,
That's what I'm saying. This is going to be the shortest episode ever. We can't, you know, how are you going to compete with that? I went to work today. G went to work today. Megastar went to work today. And, you know, and Phil's got, you know,
The reason
all
why
kinds of problems.
The
He's
reason
laid out.
why I actually did this game is to just prove that Wayne has the best life.
Right, but I mean, it's easy to see. We all went to work, and you know, the only other person is Colicchio, and he's laid up with a.
Right. Let's give him one
Let's
more
try to
shot.
give him-
Colicchio,
see
we're going to
what's
get you
going
back on because I think it's a fight for best life between Colicchio and Avery.
All right, so let's see.
And I
what's
should
going
say
on.
Vegas Wayno. Because look at Colicchio. He's laying on his side, claiming he's got a bad back, right? We all know he doesn't.
Right.
Right?
Well, you know what? Here's the thing. So let's hear about Phil's day. Phil,
What'd you do today?
tell us.
And if you cut off Phil, I apologize. We're just going to cut you up. We're going to have to do this
You
all
know
day
what,
long.
Phil? Do me a favor. Actually, you know what? Tell us. Even if you do cut off, because we have that. We're trying something new. I have isolated audio for you, so let me see if I can actually. I might just be able to splice you in. So
Yeah.
tell us.
What
Let's
was
hear it.
your day like, start to finish, Colicchio?
I started off with making cakes, hot cakes and sauce.
Whoa.
I love it.
It's like worse than ever. I can't.
That was the
I heard something about cakes.
All right, cut him off. That
Had
was
some
it.
cake-
No, we got to cut him off.
He had
Let's
some
get him off.
cakes.
He had cakes and eggs. That's
But
all
listen,
we
before
made
you
out of
go, Phil, before you go,
You morons.
well, we can't hear you. That's the problem.
Pancakes.
We are cakes, eggs. We think.
Put a picture of Phil
I'm
on,
not sure.
please.
So Phil, wait, Phil. Listen, well, we want to get on him, but listen, it's not all rainbows in Phil Colicchio's world. Back in the day, we have
Yes.
some video.
Of?
We have some video of Phil Colicchio back in the day in
Okay.
Elizabeth at Cheeks. Okay,
Cheeks?
at Cheeks.
What
Okay, and I'm gonna play it right.
Whoa!
And I'm gonna play it right now.
Undercover. Did this
Yeah.
come from quick?
I did some real digging here, and I did some real digging. Okay.
Cheeks in. Let's go.
And listen, he was in a bad way. He was listen.
I know.
He may or may not have been robbing a joint.
All right.
Get it up, get it up. I can't wait anymore. Philip, it's time to jam.
Hey, man, what's happening, Phil? I knew that was you. He told me it wasn't you, said you don't come here no more about that. It's Phil. It is Philip, man. I told you it's Philip, you liar. Hey, Philip, give me a kiss, baby. Shake it, hey.
There he is.
There he is.
I didn't know you knew Eddie Murphy.
Yep. You changed, Philip.
I know a lot of people.
You do. You are kind of a
Yeah.
famous guy,
Yeah.
Phil. To be honest with
Why were
you.
you trying to rob Cheeks?
Yeah. And you,
I mean,
you had hair then too, Phil.
My cousin owns it.
Did he really?
So he had you rob it. It was like
That's unbelievable.
that's nice. That's
All right,
good.
listen, we're gonna have to cut him off because the audio's
Yeah.
bad. But hey, Phil, you stick around. You just
And-
lay there. Don't move.
Pancakes.
What is it?
Pancakes.
You had pancakes.
Yes,
He made
pancakes.
pancakes. Listen, I'm gonna make a quick argument that Phil could have the best life.
All right, so you made pancakes. That was it. What else did you do?
Then make a McDonald's.
Oh my God!
Not the one on the one in Elizabeth.
Right by the football field.
Hell yeah, man! Is Rowan Beck still working there?
No.
That's terrible.
We got to get back on.
Oh my God!
You're going to hell. You're going to hell.
I almost fell over.
But the problem is nobody knows what that means other than
It
you guys.
doesn't matter because there's a
Nobody
lot of
knows.
laughter in this fucking crew
One of my
because
all-time favorite Elizabeth.
Yeah, but
he's an all-timer in Elizabeth Beck. We all love Beck, right?
Yep.
We all do. Okay, we have to cut Phil up.
Makes
Let's go.
horrible.
Phil, we'll get you back.
pancakes.
You just keep laying there, all right?
All right.
So, but my argument is Phil's got a pretty good life himself.
Well, all I know is he ate shitty McDonald pancakes. That was his day so far.
Wait, but does anyone know that McDonald's in Elizabeth? Mass Megastar, are you aware of it?
No, I'm not.
Now, are you aware of Elizabeth?
Yes.
Fan of it?
I just, yeah, I like Elizabeth.
Have you ever wrestled at the Dunn Center?
Yes,
How many times, and who have you wrestled?
3 times. One time I wrestled a guy named Johnny Rotten.
Johnny Rotten.
Yeah,
All right.
Johnny Rotten. Not the guy from the Sex Pistols.
I understand.
Okay.
The other time I wrestled Cheetah Kid.
The Cheetah Kid.
Yeah.
Did you win that match at the Dunn Center?
No, I lost.
Do you remember how you lost?
Cheetah Kid's from Elizabeth, so I had to lose to him. He's his hometown.
Ah, I understand.
Yeah.
And then how about the third time?
He gave me an arm drag takedown and pinned me.
He pinned you off an arm drag?
Arm drag.
Good Lord.
Goddamn Cheetah
You
Kid.
really threw that one for him. You give him
I did the job for him.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. Dang.
And then the third time I wrestled there, I wrestled Doink the Clown.
Wow.
You and Doink have always had a problem.
Yeah.
Where does that stem from?
He beat me too.
Doink?
Beat me with the whoopee cushion. That
That'll get you every time. That'll get you every time.
was
100%.
Ass lands on the top of your chest.
God, if I had $1 for every time I got beat by a whip cushion.
Now,
Whoopee cushion.
Yeah. Mass Megastar, there is no way the kind of life you lead, running from guys, like Little Tokyo, running from the Mexican cartel, running, your whole life. There's no way that you can have the best life. Can you tell us what you did start to finish today?
What I did to
start to finish.
I got up in the morning and I went to a kickboxing class.
You went to a kickboxing class?
Well, he's got to practice. He's a top-notch wrestler.
Yeah.
All right.
I had like a grappling session.
I was going to say, it was like you and like a bunch of 40-year-old women? Kickboxing class? What's a kickboxing class? So say like MMA or something, like kickboxing class?
One thing for sure, you'll never find Wayne exercising other than walking.
That's not true, right, Wayno?
Walking is a great exercise.
Wayne, did I insult you?
No.
I just said you will never find Wayne exercising if you're not walking. It's a great exercise.
The way you said it.
You thought it was condescending? No, I'm serious. You think it's condescending? It's not.
I think that anytime that you talk to me is kind of.
I agree.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Wayne.
Yes, folks, you've got to the bottom of it. I am very condescending to Wayne, to Vegas Wayne.
That's
I'm
because
revealing
you're jealous because he's got the best life, bro.
I'm not only jealous of that, Mass Megastar. Okay?
Okay.
I'm jealous. Very, very jealous of Vegas Wayno. Not only does he have the best life, he gets the most talk when I discuss this podcast outside of here. And I don't like it.
Wow.
He has clearly tried to outshine me again. And all I'm showing everybody...
I'm pretty sure he has outshined you because everybody's talking about Vegas Wayno. And
they are.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to wonder what it is, Vegas. What your appeal is to the younger generation.
I don't know. It's just me. My radiant personality.
I think you're right.
That's got to be it. That's got to be it.
I think it's the award. Oh, wait. I think it's the electrifying set that you set up also.
Yeah, look at that thing, man.
Where you are just a bully. And picking on everybody.
That's true.
Making fun of everybody.
Bueno, tell us what you got in the background there. I got to know. What's in the background? Talk to me.
Over
your background behind you.
Yeah, tell us in the background. So you got a whole bunch of plaques there.
That one I won. I was humanitarian of the year.
What? Come on now.
Come on,
Humanitarian
Megastar.
of the year.
Vegas Wayno, a humanitarian of the year. That's who I have on the podcast. That's why you're so popular, Wayne. It was all an act. Consider me Slugworth. In the Willy Wonka factory, I was testing you.
No, wait, you got to
you passed the test.
How does one get humanitarian
You're
of the
now
year?
back on my good graces.
What did
You're
you
back
do?
on my good graces.
What did you do, Wayno, to get humanitarian of the year?
I just act the opposite of Bruno.
Wow.
You know what? I take it all back. What else you got behind you,
Don't
Wayne?
talk to the humanitarian of the year like that, bro.
I respect Vegas Wayno immensely.
Right over my head is the Union County Baseball Hall of Fame plaque that you were at, by the way.
I was. I did join him.
He's a Hall of Famer, bro. He's a freaking Hall of Famer. You just spilled shit all over the place. Gino just spilled beer all over the set.
Listen.
Because you can't take him anywhere.
You can't take me anywhere. We got flailing arms. Right now we got to keep this show on the road. I got beer on my lap, everybody. That's what happens during flailing arms, okay? So, Wayne, as beer is dripping all over my crotch, can you tell me what else you have going on behind you? I got to save the wires here, folks. What, you have the Hall of Fame plaque? Thank you, sir. What else?
There's another plaque thanking me for all my many years in Union County baseball.
Were you a ball player, Wayne? Like, did you play baseball? Why are you in the Baseball Hall of Fame?
I pitched a no-hitter back in
Hall of Fame, that's for sure.
1967.
Wow.
When I was 12.
Wow. Could we, Megastar, you know what, as Wayne is talking about all his accolades and I'm cleaning up after an absolute disaster spill, my flailing arms have once again knocked over another liquid substance, this time my beer. It's usually coffee. That's just what happens when you have ADD, but you got it. The show must go on, right? Oh, okay. And Wayne, I have to talk about this as I'm cleaning the floor here in John Manning's basement, and I'm somehow continuing an interview. Yeah. Wayne, is it not true that you once taught driver's ed at St. Patrick's High School in Elizabeth?
Why do we keep going back to this?
We've never really talked about this.
We talked about it.
We did?
What?
Oh, okay.
Yes, we did.
All right, I'm sorry. Okay.
You have a license.
That's right. I didn't know if we talked about it or not. I've killed enough time with my banter. I have beer all over my lap. I stink. It's unbelievable. Thank you very much, John, for the cleanup. And believe it or not, after that spill, I still have a few beers left as we're in the middle of season 2.
That's not good.
Season 2.
Well, we know one thing for sure. I do not have the best life because let me tell you about my life.
Can't be trusted with liquid.
Okay? This is what you just saw is my life in a nutshell. 51 years old. The thing is sliding, by the way. 51 years old. Just celebrated my 51st birthday, September 11th. Come on.
You get my card?
What's that?
Nobody cares.
Yes. Awesome card, Wayne. By the way, the only guy who sent me a card was Vegas Wayno. Nobody in my family.
I sent you a card. You didn't get it?
No.
I didn't send you a card.
I know. So, just celebrated my 51st birthday. And, this is, I've decided this is the year. We're going to go forward, John, and this is going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
This is going to happen.
Like that, it ain't going to happen. I gave you a beer with a cap for a reason. You know what I mean? Because you need a cap.
Well, this is my life. And
Next thing I'm going to get you is a sippy cup.
All right, here we go.
Because you can't be trusted with beers or anything.
I know. This is why I can't have the best life. You know? This is how my life has been since I've been born, 51 years.
And I don't know
how the hell I'm still alive.
And listen, I don't have the best life because I got to clean up in the middle of a podcast because my partner can't handle a beer with a cap on it. See this cap right here? Because this way, when you do like this, look. Oh, there's a cap. See? Nice cap. Look, cap. Knock it over. Oh, damn. And then you cause no damage to the electronics. Just like that.
Here he is, Mr. RV, everybody.
Just like that.
You want to know who has the best gosh darn life here? Put up Phil again, please. I just got to look at this guy laying across.
Let's see. Phil.
I can't. Is he here?
Let's see. Phil.
He was laying on his back. Phil, can you hear us?
Yo, what's up?
All right, here it is.
That sounds good.
Yeah,
That sounded good for a minute. Let's see.
Phil Colicchio.
Pancake sausage, eggs, and the eggplant parm.
You get an eggplant parm sandwich from McDonald's?
No.
I was going to say, they're really branching out in Elizabeth on that menu.
Man, I'll tell you, it doesn't get better than that. All right, so let's continue. John, what did you do
today?
Yeah.
I went to work, built elevators, busted my ass, came home, set up all this for you, and then you ruin it with a Miller Lite.
Well, but this is what I'm. See, John is trying to play like his life is as cushy.
That's
as
what I did.
This is what John does. Travels the country in his RV. Okay, because when I was trying to put together a few shows, I'm calling up John. Hey, John, you want to get a show today? I'm in North Carolina.
Oh yeah.
It was me over here.
It was my schedule. It was definitely my schedule.
I'm just saying,
Gino, you,
Mr. Elevator.
You tell me, right? All right. As soon as basketball's over, I'm gonna have all this time, right? Then basketball's over, and I don't hear nothing. Then summer's here, right? Oh, summer's here. I'm gonna have all this time, and now, oh no, it's summer. I'm at the beach. I'm hanging out at the beach. That's what I do all day. I hang out at the beach. Who has the best life? You. And then I'm at your beck and call. And then when you come over, I set all this crap up, and then you ruin it with a Miller Lite. You can't even. You still didn't cap your Miller Lite. Still, there's no cap on your Miller Lite.
Now you're learning about Hollywood. The star does whatever he wants.
Phil, this is terrible. Can you believe this guy?
Could you please take Phil off?
Can you believe this guy?
He's muttering.
And can't hear me.
No, we can't hear you. Get him off. Get him off.
Fuck all you.
Damn it! Did he curse at me?
Yeah, he did. He ate you.
Oh, yeah. You know why? I'm
not gonna lie to you. I don't blame him.
You know what's great?
I don't blame him.
This is very rare to get a guy like Phil Colicchio in a position like this. Let's show him one more time.
All right.
Go ahead. Now, get him off quick.
Phil.
There he is. Phil Colicchio, everybody. Get him
Phil,
off.
you got an eggplant parm from McDonald's.
Show the picture.
There's only one.
Show the picture, Phil, we have.
What?
One of the great coaches in all New Jersey.
Oh, yeah. We got it here. Let's see him. Here he is.
Good looking.
This is Phil without the sweater vest.
Go.
Wow, look at that. He's
an actor.
What was he saying right there? What was he saying in that moment? What was he saying?
Fucking win.
Right?
You better fucking win, or I'm going to hear it from all my buddies.
Now let's see what he said. Let's see what he really said.
Take it.
Phil, what did you really say here?
Everybody turn around and tell Gene Gola get that fucking out of
All right, get him off here. Get him off here.
Yep.
Remove him. Where's Boyle?
Right,
let's get Boyle back. By the way, let me talk about Kevin Boyle right now. This guy's a fraud.
He's a fraud?
He's a fraud.
A fraudster?
I'm calling him out right
Why?
here.
What did he do?
We love him.
What did he do now? You can't say you love him and call him a fraud. That does not.
You absolutely.
That's definitely talking out of both sides of your mouth.
It's like saying with all due respect.
No, it's not.
Right, Megastar?
It's not really.
When you
said the guy's a fraud,
before you destroy a man, whether it's in the ring or outside the ring, because what people don't know, you're also a hitman. Do you say with all due respect?
I've said it before, yes.
Yeah, but he didn't say that. You said the man's a fraud, and I love him.
I love him.
You didn't say with all due respect, I love him.
No, I love him is implied with all due respect.
Oh, is it? I don't know that.
You agree with that, right?
That's not how I see things.
Megastar?
Don't just agree, Megastar. Don't just agree.
I follow.
Now, listen, because I know the exact location of the Mass Megastar, I sort of control what's going on.
You have no idea what it. But let's ask. Hey, Bill. Does Gene know the location of the Mass Megastar?
Who are you asking, Bill? Oh shit, not Pito. Look at him.
He don't believe it.
You know that Bill Pito's a Cornell grad.
Pito don't believe it. Pito does not believe it.
Worked with this guy for many, many years. Thought he was a dear friend. Asked him to come on the podcast. Guess what he says?
What did he say?
How much?
What did he say? Did he say this?
Oh my.
Yep.
Yeah.
Watch.
How much?
Watch reenactment. Hey, Bill. What's up, man?
Want to come on my
You want to go on a podcast? No.
Fuck. That's what happens with Cornell grads.
Hey, listen.
I went to Kane.
The guy's big time. You know what I mean? He's big time. He don't want to come on.
This is very important to talk about, actually. And I want to bring the Mass Megastar into this because he's worked in television with me for decades. Mass Megastar. When you meet a person in the television business and they come from the university, and that university could be anything from Syracuse to blah, blah, blah. they sort of, I don't know, have that aura about them?
Yeah, there's always an air about it. It's just like, looking down their nose at you especially when they find out where you go to school, where you've gone to school, if it's not, up to this. You know what I mean? Like,
there's a standard.
I've noticed that.
Now, as a long-time TV guy who's going to be bringing us stories, I'm going to give you an opportunity now, under the cloak of anonymity, to give us, I don't know, do you got anything off the top of your head you'd love to tell us about TV, life in TV, a story that no one else has that you do? I give you full permission to give us a little something right now, because that's why you're on the show.
Give us some dirt.
Give us some dirt. Give us a little TV dirt right now. I'm feeling it.
This is going to sound crazy, but I work with a guy who did a porno movie.
Excuse me?
He's a technician. He did a porno movie. He did the original Gonzo type porno in a limousine.
In a limousine?
When you saw when you see the movie Boogie Nights?
Yes.
The limousine scene.
Love it.
He did. I'm sure that his movie was the inspiration for that scene.
Now, this is a technician you said that's in the TV business?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was, what was he, a producer, cameraman?
No, he wasn't even in the business at that point. He's in college. I found out later from a friend of his that he had done this movie. I was looking for the movie online for years. I finally found it.
Well, as an actor or as a behind-the-scenes guy?
He was in a bar hanging out with his friends, and the producer approached him with two hot women and said, "Hey, you guys look like you're having a good time. Would you like to join us?"
Wow.
And he didn't know. He was probably like 22, 20.
Did he do it?
He said, "Sure." And him and two friends went into the limousine, and they had to sign releases. They got fellatio from the
fellatio,
and
they got it all.
We're using the real medical terms.
The kind of story. Look, you're talking about
real
the
technical terms.
Yeah, fellatio. He got a. I'm not going to say it because I'm.
You let me. Yeah. She serviced him.
Very nice.
She serviced all three of them in the limousine.
I love it. This is the stories that we need on the podcast. Now, wait.
The ending of this story is comical because, long story short, he's a bit of a crazy dude.
You think?
He gets in the limousine. The producer liked him. The girl liked him. So they said, "Hey," they sent his friends home, and he stayed and he had sex with the girl in the limousine. He was the only one who got to stay to have sex with the girl in the limousine.
Wow,
it's the weirdest thing in the world.
It's not weird.
And can we know what the movie was called, or we can't know?
It's called On the Prowl.
On the Prowl. I'll be looking that up on Google tonight. On the Prowl.
89.
89.
It's on xhamster.com.
Oh, I've been on that.
Wow.
I go on the foot fetish site.
Oh my God!
I'm not gonna lie.
Can we stop with the? Oh, here he is.
Oh, here I am.
There he is.
Everyone knows I am the Foot King.
The Foot King. Oh my God! It's the most disturbing picture.
And that is a picture drawn
by
my
disturbing picture.
10-year-old daughter for school. She was in the 5th grade, and she gave that to me as a gift. And as you can tell, I have feet as ears.
Yep.
I have a 6-pack, which is 100% correct, and I rub feet.
It looks like you have a foot for a nose too. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
but I'm not. Yep. All right. Oh.
So I do go on X-Hamster and look up foot fetish porn. Mass
the
Megastar.
craziest thing about this is you're watching a porno movie with your friend in it.
Right.
So I'm watching this and I'm just like amazed. And the guy is like the producer's calling out shots during the porno. He's on top of her and he's like, "Do this, do that." I'm like,
"Do this."
It's blowing my mind.
Let me see.
Awesome. And at some point he just says,
"Let me see if I can find this."
Listen, when you're about to go, pull out and do it all over his stomach. And I was just like, and all of a sudden he's doing this.
Megastar, real quick. What's it called again?
On the Prowl.
On the Prowl.
Remember, this is Mass. Just to get everybody caught up, we're looking up On the Prowl, a 1989 Gonzo porn that the Mass Megastar knows one of the lead actors in it. incredible stuff. Here it is. I think I see Jamie Gillis could be in that. One of the great. Directed by Jamie Gillis. One of the great.
Guy in the limousine was
All right, hold on. Let me see.
Wow, one of the great.
I'm going to see if I
porn
can. I'm going to see if I can. Let's see if I can.
Well, this is an amazing story that you can only get here on the People Talking Sports and Other Things podcast.
It's the best part of the story. So he's doing this.
All right, so he's
having sex with this woman.
Yep.
He ran a rubber, and when he says that to him, pull out and shoot it on his stomach. He pulls out and pulls the rubber off and goes back in. And I'm like, because he told me he couldn't do it. You know.
Well, how could you? I mean, that's a big pressure situation.
Let me see what happens here.
Megastar. In a situation like that, do you think you'd be able to handle the situation?
Can you see? Can you see this? Are you seeing this, Megastar?
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
There he is, Jamie Gillis, right
there.
There
you go, right here. Here's what we're talking about. Cast and crew. Is this the girl?
Hey, Morgan.
Wow.
This is the girl right here.
We're talking about legends here, folks.
Wow.
Legends.
She gave him crabs.
She gave him crabs?
Renee Morgan?
Wow.
This is amazing.
All right. Well, hey, that's it. You see it right here.
I think your friend has the best life, Megastar.
This is the funniest part of it. Like, so he pulls out and does it. Yeah, we gotta get. We're in a.
We gotta get ourselves big.
Oh, that's all right. I got it.
There we go.
I got it.
There we go. You see, this is producing on the fly.
So when I share my screen, it goes back to the original.
This is a work in progress, everybody. This story.
Listen, I had to bring you on the prowl on the fly.
No, hey,
that's
production. Listen, that's why we work together.
So that's
great. You did on the fly,
dude. That was great.
Hanging,
Wayne, you
and now I got that in my search history. So that and then we got that going on.
So you have to hear. This is crazy. He does what he does. He shoots it all over her, and he goes in. He starts making out with her, which I was like, "Holy shit!" And the girl was really into him. She liked him.
Yeah,
because they don't. Come on. So the maniac Jamie Gillis starts interviewing him afterwards. So, how was it? He puts a microphone in his face. They throw the woman a towel. She starts wiping all the juice off of her, scrubbing it off of her private area.
Wow.
And he goes, "Oh, it was great." And he grabs the towel from her and wipes his face with it.
Oh.
And I'm like,
I was gonna ask you if the making out session was after the limousine session with the other two guys, but now that he just wiped his face, it doesn't matter now. He just wiped it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I asked him. I asked him, what were you thinking? Why would you do this? And he just looked at me. I goes, I wasn't thinking. I did a porno movie.
That is so much worse.
Dude, I mean, seriously, though, what are you thinking in that moment?
That is so much worse.
Right, he's not thinking.
He's not thinking about jism.
That's horrible.
And
that is horrible.
I'm sure he's going to see this and he's going to get upset with me for telling the story, but I didn't name him.
Now listen,
Good
tell this
Lord.
guy he's a legend.
The guy's in a movie. You can't, it exists in the world. You can't get mad at that.
No, but listen, put Phil Colicchio back up.
Phil's out. Phil left. He's gone.
It's on that note, then, that I'm going to vote that this guy who was in the porn movie, one of the original Gonzo movies, he's right. I mean, basically, this could be the basis of that scene in Boogie Nights where Jack Horner, played by the great Burt Reynolds, does a Gonzo scene with Roller Girl, and I think it was based upon what Megastar's friend did back in the 80s. I mean,
but they omitted the crabs and the wiping your face with the. Oh, damn!
This
dude.
is how.
Damn, Megastar.
On this note, we're going to end the show that this guy here, who remains anonymous, give him a round of applause, wins the best life of everyone here.
I'm not getting.
Let's go.
He doesn't get a round of applause for that. He gets a fail.
No, Bull.
Nah, he gets a fail.
Bull,
Sorry.
Put Phil
I'm
on.
sorry. Hey, would have gave him a round of applause. I would have.
Put Phil on. Put Phil on. Phil, I'm going to ask you this. I know you're limited because we're saying goodbye. We've done the best we could with you, with your terrible audio. You've been laying there.
Phil, you got
all show long.
Your internet's like, you got like Afghanistanian internet or something. It's horrendous. It's terrible. Terrible internet. What is happening? Can't hear you. Can barely see you.
He's dying over there.
You look like you're dying.
Listen, we're going to say goodbye and vote. And Phil, I want you to agree that the Mass Megastar's friend who was in the Gonzo porn gets the Best Life Award.
No way.
Nah.
No way.
I think the dummy.
Oh, boy. There it is. All right, Phil. Phil, we love you. We do. Let me get back to Kevin Boyle real quick. No, keep Phil up. I forgot about Kevin Boyle. It's part of my ADD.
Oh.
All right. So I was saying how much I love Kevin Boyle. But yeah, there he is.
You said he's a fraud.
But he's a fraud.
You can't say he love me.
He will not give me Al Harrington's phone number. Could someone get me Al Harrington's phone number? I just want to get him on the show. And he told me he'd give it to me.
What about Phil? Phil, you got his number?
No.
Come on, Phil.
Come on, Philip. You changed, man.
I'm bringing this jersey over to you, Phil.
Well, I can't get comfortable. I can't speak. Every time I speak.
All right, that's it. Good night, Phil. Goodbye. We'll get your jersey. Get it out. All right. I don't know what to do with this guy. One of the great coaches of all time.
I don't know how in this day and age your connection could be that bad.
I don't know.
I don't get it. I mean, I don't get it. It's 2023.
Well, he's getting pancakes from the McDonald's in Elizabeth.
He's eating McDonald's pancakes. And he said he got a what did he say? He got an eggplant parm from McDonald's. Who does that? That's almost worse than that's almost worse than what happened to the porno guy. You get a freaking you get an eggplant parm from McDonald's. You're hard up. Hard up.
They only sell them in Elizabeth. Beck sells them.
Good Lord. Could you imagine an eggplant parm in McDonald's? I mean, that's like worse than gas station sushi. It's terrible.
Yeah. He's right about that.
Yeah. All right, folks. Listen, we know that the guy who did the porno.
He does not have the best life.
He does.
He's the worst life.
John Manning.
Oh, God.
Vegas Wayno. Mass Megastar. Just great contributions. Phil Kalicki, we did the best with you. You did your best laying on your back, telling everybody you got a back issue. We know it's not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Backside.
My
All
ass.
right.
Excuse me. All right. Good night, folks.
Good night.
Peace. All right.
We're talking sports and every other thing. 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 We're talking sports, and every other thing. We're talking sports, and every other thing.